choosing an investment advisor or investment advisor in general. And again, questions we get often here, people calling in, how do you find a good investment advisor? There are a lot of things to look through. But one of the things actually I tell people not to worry too much about are the letters behind the advisor's name. How many letters does somebody have? I have letters behind my name as an example. Are the letters important, or is the experience important? The advisor's knowledge, is that more important? And the answer to me is yes. An investment advisor that has their finger on the pulse of the markets, has a lot of experience, has been through many ups and downs, whether it's the tech bubble bursting, whether it's the financial crisis, whether it's higher interest rates, higher inflation, whether it's the quick little blips, like I mentioned, like the deep seeks, or whether it's, some of the European countries can't pay their debts. Whatever we've seen over the last 10, 20, well, let's say 26 years that I've been an investor, we've seen all these things. These all help. These situations all help make an investment advisor who they are today. And as I said off the top of the show, I find it interesting because just like buying a stock, you always want to buy best in class, right? The best names that you can, that makes sense, to have the best value, that can give you the best value. I think that's no different in finding an investment advisor. You want to find an advisor that sits on the top of the food chain, the top of that totem pole, that follows the markets extensively. And how do you know that advisor does that? Well, talk to them, ask them, do you follow the markets? How well do you follow the markets? Ask them what stocks they like today, what's going on with the stock market, why did it pull back, why has it surged higher? Get a feel for what they know. I have the pleasure on a regular basis and going on TV, on radio, or whether it's Canadian press or global news. I have the pleasure and the ability to do that, which is fantastic, and giving people information, because I do follow the markets very closely. And there are many people like me that follow the markets closely, that can talk to you about what's moving higher, what we believe is going to go higher or lower in the future. And that's who you want. You don't want to kind of trade down or move down the totem pole from an investment advisor that is in the wealth management area to someone who maybe only sells mutual funds or insurance or GICs or other interest-bearing investment ideas. You want to invest with someone or have someone by your side that has all the goodies in his briefcase to provide to you. Someone who can sell you a mutual fund or a stock, can build you a portfolio from scratch at any point in time based on what's happening today, not on what's happened over the last 6 months ago. Someone that can monitor those portfolios for change over time and be there to make those recommendations and talk to you on a frequent basis and be there to answer your questions. That is what you want in an investment advisor. And as I tell people quite often, ask questions about their strategy. What did they do in 2008? Were they even in the business in 2008 or during the tech bubble when it burst in 2000? That's how you find a good quality advisor. And that's what I would recommend to all of you watching today. If anyone who's looking for an advisor that does not have one, ask them what their process is. Ask them if they have a minimum amount. I personally don't have a minimum amount. I have clients that are big and small. If you want help, I am here to help. And I think that is what everybody should be looking for in an investment advisor.